roads or road intersections of any kind, the seasoned rider's always on his guard. But it's not only the major junctions that call for care. These minor crossings where there's nothing to indicate which is the major road are often more dangerous. And it's worth noting that at places like this, the seasoned racing man is noticeably slower than the novice. And make allowance for the fact that a driver of a closed van can't always see you, such as at this kind of junction where the motorcycle's on the van driver's blind side. And don't be encouraged to cross just because a passer-by waves you on. Always be cautious about signals given by pedestrians. They can't be relied on. And in these cases, the pedestrian's invariably missing if there's an accident. Hey you, come back. At this next crossing, watch those pedestrians. Their actions give a warning. Watch the pedestrians again. This is a better sign. A halt sign means halt. The law says you must come to a complete and absolute stop just before the line. And that's exactly what the wise rider does, even when it seems unnecessary. Just slowing down isn't enough. And when you're on the major road, keep a sharp eye on all side roads. Other drivers don't always halt when they should. And blaming the other fellow isn't much help. You don't see the experts shouting and bawling like this. Now a few points about overtaking. You can always pick out the expert rider by the smooth, easy and polished way in which he overtakes slower vehicles, without the least inconvenience to them, to approaching traffic, or to anyone behind. He waits for the right moment, glances behind, gives a warning, overtakes quickly and gets back to his own side. How is it that the seasoned rider always seems to know in advance whether it's safe to pass? Usually, as you can see from this slow motion shot, he positions his machine so as to get a better view of the road ahead, hanging back so he can see easily. Sometimes he can see by looking past the inside of the vehicle in front. In this case, he'd know that the bus is likely to pull out to pass the parked car. And sometimes he looks past the outside. Again, he'd know that the bus is going to pull out. Sometimes if the vehicle in front happens to be a saloon car, he can see through its window. Another slow motion shot shows how the novice, by following too closely behind a big vehicle, can't possibly see the road ahead without pulling out, which is obviously dangerous on a narrower road like this. In any case, never ride too close on the heels of another vehicle. There's always the danger that it may pull up suddenly without warning. In emergencies, the driver has no time to signal. In this case, a child's run out after its ball. And here are a few examples of where not to overtake. On a blind bend, the brow of a hill, a humpback bridge, approaching a pedestrian crossing, or anywhere at all unless you can be perfectly sure of a clear road. And when you've finished your overtaking, get back to your own side as soon as possible. But don't cut in too closely in front of the overtaken vehicle, as this rider's doing in this slow motion shot. When you see a stream of vehicles overtaking a slower one, avoid following on. It may be safe for the leaders, but not safe for you. A good car driver usually keeps one eye on his mirror so as to know what's happening behind. But remember that most car mirrors have blind spots, and when you're riding in this position, the driver may not know you're there. Nor in this position, again you're in one of the driver's blind spots. Watch out too when overtaking a parked vehicle. It may move off suddenly without a signal. The door may open unexpectedly. Someone may step out from behind. See how you can sometimes get a warning. Exhaust smoke shows that the engine's started. or the driver makes a movement to open his door. In this next shot, feet underneath that far lorry warn us that someone may step out from behind. At tram or bus stops, watch out for pedestrians and for people dashing to board or leave the vehicle after it's started off. In these busy areas, with lines of parked cars, the experienced man rides with his fingers at the ready on the brake lever and his toe hovering over the brake pedal, all set for a quick pull-up if a sudden emergency arises, as it so often does. When overtaking cyclists, allow plenty of room. In the words of a celebrated judge, a cyclist is entitled to his wobble. Now let's take a look at when the boot's on the other foot, when we're being overtaken by faster traffic. In this respect, the motorcyclist has a fine reputation for courteous and considerate driving. You don't often come across a motorcyclist getting in the way by hugging the crown of the road, like this selfish solo rider. More often he knows exactly what's going on behind, either by frequent glances over his shoulder or by fitting a mirror. And here's another point: don't accelerate when you're being overtaken. It's really bad manners and stamps you as a novice. And don't follow behind other vehicles in a closely packed bunch. See how much easier it is to overtake a well-spaced out convoy. A badly parked vehicle can be a nuisance and a danger. And here again, the motorcyclist has a fine reputation for thoughtfulness and consideration, and usually remembers to pull off the road, like this. In spite of its small space, a badly parked solo can force other traffic to swerve out, sometimes with dangerous results. Even on a wide, straight road, parking, and especially parking opposite another obstruction, is bad manners. Notice how the other vehicles have to veer outwards at this dangerous bottleneck. The experienced rider pulls off the road, even for a brief halt. In an emergency, parking on a disused footpath is better than staying on the roadway. But if you've a choice, use a proper lay-by. Incidentally, this shot also illustrates the spirit of comradeship for which motorcyclists are renowned. A bend, and more especially a blind bend, is always a potential danger, and the expert tackles it at a speed well within his limits. And he concentrates on placing his machine and focusing his attention so that he can always get the earliest possible warning of any hazard. Here's a rider shown slowing well down before the bend, using both the brakes and the gears, and accelerating out of it, finishing up well on his own side of the road. And here's the wrong way, trying to slow down when it's too late and swinging dangerously wide on the exit. Whenever you come to a blind bend, it's always a good thing to expect to find something coming towards you on its wrong side of the road. We know it's the other man's fault, but isn't it much better to try to anticipate and keep out of trouble? So whenever you can't see, slow down. This rider was travelling quite fast, but at the vital moment he was going slow enough to avoid trouble. It's slowing down when you can't see that spells safety. Now for a few points about taking a passenger. The insurance records show that the sidecar outfit's the safest of all road vehicles. But if you drive one, here are a few points to remember. Make sure that the sidecar's fitted securely and properly lined up. Not like this one. We had a bad incident once when a single front sidecar connection broke, and we always like to see a well-fitted fourth point of connection, like this Swallow example. When cornering, remember that if you tackle a left-hand bend too quickly with a light sidecar, the sidecar wheel may lift. So slow well down beforehand and accelerate round the bend well within your limits. Right-hand bends are a lot easier, but don't run away with the idea that you can't overturn bike over sidecar. If you attempt a right-hand bend too quickly, even the safe sidecar outfit can overturn. when you have to stop, remember that a heavy outfit with brakes only on 2 wheels won't be able to pull up so quickly as a 4-wheel brake car. So make allowances or fit a sidecar wheel brake. If you're going to take a friend on the back, don't attempt it without a proper seat. Fit a good make of pillion and strong footrests. This kind of dual seat's safe and comfortable.